Shalom. All praise and glory go to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Kabar, Apostle Rakah, Apostle Ramlab, and a shalom to all the sincere Achim that are pushing the spirit of sincerity and in truth. Before I continue, and I say that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the children of Israel that the Bible speaks about, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. And with that being said, the people that live in the land of Israel today, they go back to the Khazarians, which go back to the Amalekites, which is the chief head tribe of the nation of Esau Edom. Now, the people that call themselves white, European, Caucasian, Australian, and American, they all go back to the nation of Esau Edom as well. And these videos are made to wake up our people, to lead them back to the Heavenly Father, because judgment is being passed upon the planet Earth. Okay? So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go into a short breakdown of Obadiah chapter 1. As I was taught by the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, of course. Yeah, I just wanted to make a video because, you know, Satan wants you, man. Satan doesn't want you to push this word, you know. So I thought, like, hey, why not go into Obadiah, you know? And as a spirit will guide me eventually, and who has to be edified will be edified, you know. So this is Obadiah chapter 1 and 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord power concerning Edom, which is Esau, the so-called white man. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. So an ambassador is someone that's a messenger, right? Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle, all right? Rise up against Esau in battle, right? Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. So small meaning insignificant, all right? And it's not really a big tribe neither, because they always have problems with having children as well, man. They're infertile a lot of times, you know. And a lot of people actually hate them, but because of their sorcery and witchcraft, people think that they're good guys, but they're actually the bad guy, man. Okay, the pride of thine heart had deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. So they used to live in Mount Seir, right? And that's why they always build high, how they say that, high places and high buildings. You know, it's deceive thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's talking about his pride, right? His pride has deceived him, because he thinks that he's going to continue forever. And that's what it says in, I believe in Psalms 45, right? And 11, something to that effect. The brother, he pulled that yesterday. Who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. So when you about to, make these satellites and go to the moon and all these type of things, get into space, that's when around that time, it started to go down, because they basically took America off the gold standard, right? So yeah, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? You know, because Esau doesn't leave anything for anyone, man. He wants it all, man. You know? If the grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some grapes? You see, when you gather your land, you're supposed to leave some grapes for the poor, right? And if you break into someone's house, you're just gonna get the valuables and get out, right? But not that I'm a thief or nothing, but I would think that you would try to get whatever you could get and get the hell out. You're not gonna take everything, you know. And Esau wants to take everything, you know. He had us in captivity. Now he still wants to push even his own people into captivity, man. Hammering them with the taxes. It's crazy, man. Esau's never. He never has enough. He's like death, you know. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hid things sought up? You know, and you have these whistleblowers, you know, that talk about himself, about all kind of deep secrets, you know. In Holland, you had this guy called Richard Bernard. He also brought a lot of things out, man. And then also you have, how do they say that? Edward Snowden and Julian Assange and those type of people, you know. all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border, so they are waging war against you. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. You see, so all the nations that you think that you have a good covenants with, they also don't like you, man. That's all gonna stop. You know, they're gonna break their covenants like you did with the Native Americans, man. Shall I not in that day, said Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And the mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end to every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. So Teman is talking about the wise men, right? Under Operation Paperclip, you had how do you say that, Nazi scientists being flown out to America to teach them about the all the science and the technology that they could use for their military staff, right? The military personnel, the defense, the military. For thy violence against thy brother, and Esau is gonna be cut off completely. He's gonna be in the lowest state, man. He's gonna be cut off after 1,000 years of captivity. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. In that day thou stoodest on the other side, in the day of the strangers carried away captive. His forces and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wast one of them. So Esau also was one of the ones with the heathen to take us down. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. In the day of distress, you see? Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity, yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. When it was bad with us, they robbed us. They took everything from us, man. They kicked us out of the land as well, So the Most High kicked us out of the land, but Esau was, as always, was a part of it, man. Cutting us down. When we, especially during the time of Babylon, right? When we were carried away. Amalek was the worst of them, man. Verse 16, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. So they had good tidings, right? But then again, the Most High is going to deliver us out of that, man. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. You see, so he's going to be cut off forever. He's going to be, how do you say that? He's going to be cut off. He's going to be exterminated. No more Esau after 1,000 years, man, of captivity. Thank you for building our castles and our landscapes and making big rocks into little rocks. But after that, you done, right? Verse 19, and they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain of the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead, right? They of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain, the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath. And the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Sepharad, shall possess the cities of the south. Sepharad is northeastern of Assyria, I believe, right? That's what it said. Northeastern of Nineveh, Salakia. Verse 21, and saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. You see? Everything is going to go back to straight up righteousness, man. So with that, I'm going to say all praises and glory go to the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yeshai, and Shalom Achim.